Lok Sabha adjourned twice over disruptions by AIADMK to take up discussion on the Andhra shootout issue, in which 20 Tamil people were gunned down. Supreme Court posts the hearing of the case on ordering the central government to assign the Central Industrial Security Force at Mulai Dam site, filed on behalf of the Tamil Nadu government for July. UGC credits Tamil Nadu as the front-runner state in India in the field of higher education. The news in detail. The second session of the budget commenced today in the Lok Sabha, and the AIADMK urged the House to take up the Andhra shootout issue, in which Tamil people were gunned down, for debate. As permission was not granted for the same, the House witnessed a chaos which adjourned it till 2 p.m. The budget's second session resumed today in the Parliament. Dr. P. Venugopal, the AIADMK's parliamentary party leader of Lok Sabha, urged for a debate on the Andhra shootout issue, in which 20 Tamil people were gunned down, but permission was not granted for the same. Hence, a chaotic situation was witnessed in the House, and it was first adjourned till 11:45 a.m. When the House met again, the Andhra shootout issue was once again taken up by the AIADMK. As it was not taken up for discussion, an uproar by the AIADMK members forced the lower house to be adjourned till 2 p.m.
That had resulted in the death of 20 woodcutters from Tamil Nadu. In this incident, there is more than what meets the height. Our government of Tamil Nadu, guided by our leader, Amma, has come forward to give this 1 crore as ex gratia to all the families of the deceased in the tragic incident. Rupees 60 lakhs from the government and 40 lakhs from our ADMK party. And each family of the 20 people killed was given away rupees 5 lakh each. This House must now discuss the ways to bring to light what had happened in reality.
The Supreme Court has posted the hearing of the case on ordering the central government to assign the Central Industrial Security Force at Mulai Dam site, filed on behalf of the Tamil Nadu government for July. Following the sustained legal battles fought by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya, the water level of the Mulai Dam was raised to 142 feet. This increase in the water level of the dam has safeguarded the lives of farmers and people living in the southern districts of Tamil Nadu, including Theni, Madurai, Dindigul, Ramanathapuram and Sivagangai. Meanwhile, the officers from the Tamil Nadu government have taken up the safety and maintenance work of the dam. But the officers from the Kerala government have been causing menace to their Tamil Nadu counterparts at the Mulai Dam site. Citing this threat, the Tamil Nadu government, which follows a path emblazoned by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya, filed 2 petitions with the Supreme Court to urge the central government to deploy the CISF at the Mulai Dam site. The Supreme Court, which heard the petition, ordered to send a notice on the issue to the governments at the centre and in Kerala. Kerala, in its reply petition, mentioned that a need to deploy the CISF did not arise. Challenging this, the Tamil Nadu government filed a petition with the Supreme Court on the 17th of April, stating that the officers of the Tamil Nadu government appointed at the dam site were subjected to threat from the officers of Kerala government, and that they were facing hurdles in discharging their duty. Hence, in the petition filed by the Tamil Nadu government, it has been urged that the deployment of the CISF at the dam site was pertinent. The petition came up for hearing before the Supreme Court and was heard by a bench comprising Justices H.L. Dattu and Arun Mishra. The additional Solicitor General, who appeared on behalf of the central government, informed the Apex Court that the Union government will file its reply petition at the earliest. The bench, which accepted this, posted the next hearing of the petition for July. The University Grants Commission, popularly known as the UGC, has credited Tamil Nadu as a front-runner state in India in the field of higher education. The Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University has organized a 3-day international conference on knowledge exchange path collaboration among universities, industries, educational institutions and societies. The 3-day conference commenced today, in which representatives from various international universities in USA, Singapore, Malaysia, Bangladesh and Pakistan participated. Professor H. Devraj, the Vice Chairman of the UGC, while addressing the press, said that the new regulations and education reforms of the Teachers Education University will be implemented within 15th of July. Further, he also hailed Tamil Nadu of being a front-runner state in India in the field of higher education.
தமிழ்நாடு பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் தமிழ்நாடு தான் முன்னிலை மாநிலமாக இருக்கிறது. இன்னைக்கு பாத்தீங்கன்னா தமிழ்நாடு பல்கலைக்கழகங்கள் எல்லாமே ஏ வரிசையில தான் இருக்கு. 11 பல்கலைக்கழகம் ஏ கிரேட்ல தான் அந்தஸ்துல இருக்கு. ஸோ ரொம்ப சிறப்பாக தமிழ்நாடு பொறுத்தவரைக்கும் ரொம்ப சிறப்பாக இருக்கு. தமிழ்நாடு என்னைக்குமே முன்னிலையில் தான் இருக்கு. பிஎட் வந்து 658 கல்லூரி தமிழ்நாட்டில் தான் இருக்கு. வேற எந்த கல்லூரி எந்த மாநிலத்திலையும் இவ்வளவு கல்லூரிகள் இருப்பதாக எனக்கு தெரியவில்லை. ஏன்னா ஆசிரியர்களை ரொம்ப மதிக்கிறோம், தமிழ்நாட்டில் ரொம்ப மதிக்கிறோம்.
The articles submitted by the universities of all nations have been released as a book. The controversial land bill was tabled in the Lok Sabha amidst a furor. The budget session of the parliament was taken up on the 23rd of February. During this session, the land bill was introduced and passed by the central government in the Lok Sabha. But due to lack of support from the opposition parties, the bill was not passed in the upper house of the parliament. Meanwhile, the first phase of the budget session concluded on the 20th of March. Following this, the second phase of the budget session commenced today and the land bill with some revisions was introduced in the Lok Sabha. Meanwhile, Union Minister Rajiv Pratap Rudy tabled the land bill in the lower house amidst din and chaos by the opposition parties. It was announced that the land bill will be tabled in the Rajya Sabha, which will convene on the 23rd of April. The CBI today sought the permission of the Supreme Court to register a fresh FIR to probe the alleged incident of interference with the 2G spectrum scam case, in which an attempt was made by existing accused to cover up the role of an individual of a company. A bench comprising Chief Justice H.L. Dattu and Justice Arun Mishra posted the issue for hearing on April 30th after senior advocate K.K. Venugopal, appearing for the CBI, made the submission in this regard. Venugopal, who filed the fresh status report in a sealed cover about the progress made by the CBI in the investigation in the scam, read out a portion of it and said that an audio tape has been made available to the agency and its authenticity has been verified, that the person associated with the company allegedly tried to make an offer of bribe. The Andhra Pradesh government today submitted before the Hyderabad High Court the first post-mortem report of 20 people who were killed in police firing in Seshachalam forest of Chittoor district on April 7th. The High Court was also informed that the re-post-mortem of 6 of the victims was also conducted in Tamil Nadu. However, reports of the same were awaited. A division bench of Chief Justice Kalyan Jyoti Sengupta and Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar directed the Registrar General to instruct Osmania General Hospital to submit their report on the second post-mortem before it by April 22nd. The High Court had last week ordered fresh autopsies of 6 victims of the police firing in Seshachalam forest. 20 people were gunned down in Seshachalam hill ranges of Chittoor district in Andhra Pradesh on April 7th in an operation by the police. The High Court had on April 13th made Muniammal, the wife of one of the victims, Shashi Kumar, a co-petitioner in the case filed by Andhra Pradesh Civil Liberties Committee, which alleges that those killed in the firing were poor labourers from Tamil Nadu. In her complaint with Chandragiri police in Chittoor, Muniammal alleged that it was not an encounter death but was a well-planned and organised crime committed by the Special Task Force of Police. Subsequently, based on her complaint, Andhra Pradesh police registered an FIR. A look at the Lok Sabha proceedings. AIADMK's Member of Parliament Satyabama said a separate commissionerate for the development of the textile industry should be established. She also urged the central government to improve the infrastructure facilities of Tirupur, which yields an annual foreign exchange to the tune of 18,000 crore rupees.
I urge that a separate commissionerate should be set up in Tirupur exclusively for garment trade so as to fulfill the growth demands. There should be hassle-free trade, loans at low interest rates, concession of exports, tax rebate for imported artificial fibers, technological assistance for draining recycle plants, housing facilities for labourers and separate hostel facility for women in Tirupur. I therefore urge upon the Union Government to allocate rupees 5,000 crore in the forthcoming budget for implementing various development activities in Tirupur.
MP of Krishnagiri constituency K. Ashok Kumar asked for the installation of a new telephone exchange in Hosur and Krishnagiri.
A new separate telephone exchange must be installing at the Krishnagiri Collectorate Office complex. Sir, increasing of the subscriber landline user to connected a mini telephone exchange for 1,000 connection in rural areas.
MP of Tiruvannamalai constituency Vanaroja urged the central government to establish a Yatri Nivas in the constituency as devotees from across India throng the Annamalayar temple.
This Yatri Nivas in Tiruvannamalai shall be set up in line with one established by our Honorable Puratchi Thalavi Amma in Srirangam. I therefore urge upon the Union Government to set up Yatri Nivas in Tiruvannamalai immediately.
AIADMK Supremo Ms. Jaya has announced the removal of S. Muthuselvam, a party cadre, from all responsibilities of the party. The General Secretary of the AIADMK and the People's Chief Ms. Jaya in a statement released today has announced that S. Muthuselvam of the North Chennai North District, who is holding the post of Deputy Secretary of the District Advocates Wing and the Joint Secretary of RK Nagar Students Wing, has been expelled from the party for his anti-party activities. She said he has been removed from all the posts and also from the primary membership of the party. AIADMK Supremo Ms. Jaya has asked the other party members not to have any connection with him whatsoever. In yet another ceasefire violation along the line of control, Pakistan Rangers on Sunday late evening indulged in unprovoked heavy shelling at Indian positions in Kathua district. According to the reports, the Rangers attacked the Indian outposts in Hiranagar sector of Kathua district. The reports added that 3 mortar shells launched from the Pakistan side landed at Chanlal Din village on the Indian side. As the shelling from Rangers intensified, BSF posted along the border retaliated, resulting into heavy exchange of firing. Police said that firing lasted till late evening. However, no casualty was reported. With snow melting at higher reaches of Jammu and Kashmir, Indian Army has stepped up vigil along the border with Pakistan to ward off infiltration attempts by militants. Though Shangri-La Post has always been prone to infiltration, change in weather and melting of snow provide militants a shield to infiltrate easily, forcing the army to tighten patrolling day and night. Kashmir is a long-time source of dispute between India and Pakistan, with both countries controlling different parts and claiming all. A strong earthquake struck off the coast of Taiwan early today, causing some damage on land. The 6.6 magnitude earthquake was located some 47 miles east-northeast of Hualien, the U.S. Geological Survey reported. Taiwan's Central News Agency reported that the tremors were felt across the island, including the capital, Taipei. An 84-year-old man died in a fire in Taipei's Xinhuang district that city authorities said they suspected was caused by the quake. The electrical transformer blaze also resulted in the hospitalization of a 28-year-old man for smoke inhalation, officials said. The earthquake damaged water pipes in Shulin district, flooding some roads and disrupting traffic, according to the Taipei city government. The quake had a reported depth of 18 miles.